Class 2A regional semifinal here today. Now here with head coach Jody Rossel. And coach, obviously, not the ultimate result you'd like to see on a season, but just overall, just kind of give us the thoughts, kind of the takeaways on this year for your girls here.
Yeah. Just talk to them about just they have so much to be proud of, and they should be proud of themselves, and we as coaches are definitely proud of them. Some of the things we had our first meeting of the season, talked about goals that we had for the season. Obviously, some different goals, but kind of big picture goals were just like really coming together as a team and being united and having our fans and our families be united and just being a really one team atmosphere. I feel like that they did that really well. Another goal we had was just to play with a lot of energy and a lot of passion, and have something to be proud of, and something we all take a lot of pride in and other people want to be a part of. I think we did that really well, and then we talked about just going all out and having a lot of success. So really big goals of the season, they accomplished them all the way across the board, and they have a lot to be proud of.
Certainly. Obviously, kind of through the first half of that game here today, obviously I felt like you guys were going pretty toe-to-toe with them there for a while. Just kind of had a little too much of a cushion there late at the end of that one. Just what did you feel was kind of the difference, obviously, here today?
We hit the ball hard. We hit it to people. They made some really nice plays, obviously, on defense as well, and they were able to just clip them together to score runs. And we just had trouble doing that today, but.
And obviously a pretty solid senior class for you guys here this year as well. Just kind of talk about that group, really kind of what they've meant for this team this year.
It's hard to imagine having a team without them. They've just been a part of the program for so long and have brought so much to our team. All four of them just have been outstanding leaders for us this season, and offensively, defensively, had great careers. So they have a lot to be proud of, and just it's hard thinking about the number of years that they've played together. I don't know, 10, 12 years that they've been playing together, it's really kind of hard to imagine not. But
also some pretty good young talent also on this team. Obviously, Early Waller, one of them there in the circle, a freshman this year for you all. I guess kind of talk, obviously, kind of looking forward, obviously, continuing to develop those some of those younger girls on this team.
Yeah. We've had a lot of depth. The girls have been working hard and developing all season long. I don't know if we had some adversity, I guess, late in the season. We had injuries and illness that we didn't have our full starting lineup at the end of the season. We were missing two of our starters for the bulk of the season. One got hurt in our last regular season game. Another one got sick after the last regular season game. But obviously, it was seamless because we had girls ready to step in and just took over like it was nothing. So I think that's what we've been building. I think we have other girls who are ready to step up. I'm excited to see that.
So kind of talk about that fight a little bit. Obviously, they were just kind of slowly adding some runs. I know Ailey cut out a couple of the GMs there, stranded some runners. To talk about obviously the fight that this team showed here today and obviously throughout the year.
Yeah, that was one of the things we just talked about in our huddle. Just that I'm proud of the girls this season is just the resilience they played with all year long. Games when they've got it down, you just never give up, and a lot of times they battle back and would win. I just never saw any give up at all in them. And while that's something that's exciting in softball, and I'm really proud of them as a softball team, I think that's something that I told them that will pay off in life, and that's something that I'm really proud of them for.
Congrats on the season, Coach.
Thank you.
West Monona comes out on top here 6-0 in a regional semifinal here over Griswold-CAM on the road. And, with Coach Thompson. Did Coach just kind of take us through that game, obviously, kind of closely through the first 3 innings. You guys pull away a little bit there in the last couple. Just give us the thoughts, kind of the takeaways on this game for you all today.
Getting a run in the first was big, and we had a chance at more and didn't get that done. And then, it was real tight there for 3-4 innings, and we were able to add on, kind of here and there. But, man, their outfield made a couple incredible plays that, kept us from big innings. And, it never really felt safe. I think getting those 2 in the top of the 6th was big to kind of pull away. But Jessica pitched phenomenal tonight, and our defense played great behind her.
So just kind of talk about her and I a little bit, Jessica, there in the circle. What did you feel she kind of did well up there here today?
Yeah, last time down here we played in the rain and all the pitchers kind of struggled, but they hit us pretty good down here. And I thought she was locked in from the get-go tonight and really moving the ball well and not giving up a lot of hard contact. And then the ball's in play. Our fielders made a lot of nice plays. So.
Obviously, there was, I think it was 1-0 there for a few innings there. You guys get a couple more there across the last couple innings. What did you kind of feel that was the difference there in those final few innings there offensively?
Nevaeh Healy came up with a couple big hits in the 7th spot in the order and drove in some big runs. And, she's been kind of fighting it a little bit here at the end, so that was a big for her. And, it's obviously at this time of the year way easier to play defense when you got a 4-run or 6-run lead than if it's 1 or 2 runs. So those were certainly helpful to finish it off.
Kind of talk about that defense. Obviously, you guys made out there some pretty nice catches there. I know Georgia Jones there over at third also made some couple nice snags. Talk about obviously the defense that you guys have out there.
Yeah, they've just been getting better and better all year, and Georgia's somebody at the start of the year, to be honest, I didn't really expect to be starting in this game, and she has just taken that spot and proved herself. And our outfield played really nice tonight. A lot of nice plays. Savannah Lucas in center makes tough plays look really easy. We love having her. She's our only senior, so the defense has been really solid, and really after kind of the first week when we got settled in and got rolling, we've played really well here.
Obviously, moving on to a regional final now here on Monday. Just to kind of give us the thoughts. Obviously, looking ahead to that matchup coming up here on Monday.
Yeah, we're excited for it. Neat thing as a program, this is I think eight or 9 years in a row in the regional final, which we kind of talked about out there. Really cool. The 8th graders are like kindergartners, 1st graders when this started. So that's a neat thing, and you play all year to get a chance to play in these kind of games. Like tonight and like on Monday. So our kids are excited, and we like the way we're playing.
Congrats on the win today, Coach.
Yep. Thank you very much.